Did you know that 88% of millionaires are self-made? That's right. Most of the rich didn't inherit their wealth, they built it themselves. And here's another shocker. The average millionaire has 7 different streams of income. Yes, 7! While most people are stuck relying on one paycheck, the wealthy have mastered the art of making money from multiple places. But it's not just luck or privilege. The rich use strategies that anyone can learn, and it's a lot simpler than you think. In this video, we'll uncover the real secrets of how the wealthy think, live, and grow their fortunes. You'll discover how they leverage their time, invest in learning, and build systems that keep money flowing in, even when they're not working. By the end, you'll understand what it takes to start creating your own streams of income. Ready to find out how the rich actually do it? Let's dive in. Chapter 1. Born into wealth or mindset? When we think of wealth, it's easy to assume that the rich are just born lucky. But the truth? Most millionaires aren't born into money, they build it. According to a study by Fidelity, 88% of millionaires are self-made. This shows that wealth is more about mindset and habits than inheritance. Take Warren Buffett, for example. He wasn't born into massive wealth. Buffett credits his success to long-term thinking and making smart investments early on. One of his famous quotes says, "The best investment you can make is in yourself." Wealthy people invest in their mindset first. They focus on growth and value creation instead of instant gratification. A fascinating fact: 40% of the world's billionaires didn't come from wealthy backgrounds, according to WealthX. This means that even though family connections help, most of them had to develop the grit and discipline to succeed. It's not where they started, but how they thought about money that set them apart. At the core, it's about habits. The rich develop a multiple income mindset early on. They understand that one job or one source of income is too risky. Instead, they build diversified streams, ensuring financial security from different angles. So, the question isn't whether someone is born into wealth, but whether they can adopt the mindset to grow it. Chapter 2. Life before the luxury, humble beginnings. Many people think that the wealthy always live in luxury, but behind most stories of wealth are humble beginnings. For instance, Howard Schultz, CEO of Starbucks, grew up in public housing. Oprah Winfrey came from poverty, wearing potato sacks as clothes, yet both focused on a bigger future, pushing past their circumstances. Did you know? A study by Thomas Stanley, author of The Millionaire Next Door, found that millionaires live in homes worth less than 1/3 of their total wealth. Most don't overspend on lavish homes or cars early in life. Instead, they save and invest. The wealthy prioritize their future. Early in their journey, they often live below their means. They might drive an old car, live in a modest home, or skip the latest tech gadgets. Jeff Bezos, even after Amazon took off, was famous for driving a Honda Accord. Why? Because smart spending gives them the capital to invest in income-producing assets. This is called delayed gratification. They understand that wealth grows over time. Instead of showing off their money, they grow it quietly. A luxury lifestyle comes later, when their assets, not their paycheck, can support it. Enjoying the video? Subscribe, and let's jump back into the next segment. Chapter 3. Living for leverage, outsmarting time. The wealthy don't just work harder, they work smarter. They know the key to building wealth is leverage. This means making your money, skills, or network do the heavy lifting for you. Take real estate mogul Grant Cardone. He started small but used leverage to grow his empire. Instead of buying properties one by one, he used other people's money, OPM, borrowing from banks and investors, to buy larger properties. Each of these investments brought in rental income, which he reinvested. His secret? Using debt as a tool to multiply wealth, instead of being crushed by it. A surprising stat: the average millionaire has 7 income streams, according to IRS data. They build businesses, invest in real estate, and have stocks and bonds working for them. Each stream is like a safety net, ensuring that if one dips, the others can keep them afloat. Time is their most valuable asset, and they know they can't do everything themselves. That's why they delegate. They hire people, automate tasks, and create systems that run without them. For instance, many wealthy individuals build passive income through royalties, dividends, or automated businesses. What's important here is understanding that the rich use systems. They create processes that make money on autopilot. Whether it's an online business that earns money while they sleep, or rental properties generating income each month, they've set up structures that don't require their daily attention. Chapter 4. Learning to earn. The wealthy's secret education. The wealthy have a secret. Education doesn't stop after college. In fact, many of the richest people attribute their success to lifelong learning. Warren Buffett reportedly spends 80% of his day reading. When asked how to get smarter, he said, "Read 500 pages like this every day. That's how knowledge builds up, like compound interest." While traditional education has its place, the rich often seek non-traditional learning. They dive into specialized knowledge that helps them grow their businesses or investments. For example, many wealthy individuals learn about finance, negotiation, and leadership. These skills directly impact their ability to create and manage multiple income streams. Interestingly, millionaires are more likely to hire coaches and mentors. A report by the National Bureau of Economic Research found that people who have mentors tend to earn more than those without guidance. Wealthy individuals understand the value of learning from someone who's already where they want to be. But here's where it gets interesting. They're not just learning for personal gain. They often share what they learn with their teams or communities, creating a ripple effect. Take Bill Gates, who shares books that impact his life through his blog. The rich understand that education doesn't just benefit them, it benefits everyone they touch. Chapter 5. Teaching Wealth. The Ripple Effect of Mentorship. The wealthy don't just hoard their knowledge, they pass it on. Teaching others is a key part of their wealth-building strategy. A famous example is Robert Kiyosaki, author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He didn't just build businesses and invest in real estate, he made millions teaching others how to do the same. His book has sold over 32 million copies, spreading financial education to the masses. Why do the wealthy teach? Because it's part of the abundance mindset. They believe there's enough wealth for everyone. By mentoring others, they create opportunities for partnerships, investments, and business deals. It's not just about giving back, it's about growing together. In many wealthy families, passing down knowledge is just as important as passing down money. A report by U.S. Trust found that 77% of wealthy individuals believe it's important to educate their children about money. But they don't just teach their kids to save, they teach them to invest, grow businesses, and build multiple streams of income. Mentorship isn't always formal. Sometimes it's just leading by example. Oprah Winfrey has mentored countless people through her actions. She built a media empire and then created opportunities for others like Dr. Phil and Dr. Oz to create their own shows. By teaching others to build their own wealth, the rich create networks of successful people, which benefits everyone. Click subscribe to stay in the loop with our latest videos and updates.